Hmm. This goes bye-bye. And I was doing this. Yep, that's it. That's it. Okay. Just so we play Cinders again. Why, I'm not surprised. Welcome everyone in the stream, this stream. I was actually hoping to play Faster Than Light, but unfortunately the program was not very keen to operate with that game, so we play Cinders, which is a streaming game that I did a couple of streams here. Problem is I don't actually remember how I wanted to play Cinders in this game. It was rather a good one. I think I do remember a few things happening here. Let me just refresh the dashboard so I can see what the hell is going on. Nothing's going on, it seems. Alright. If anyone is watching this on YouTube later, feel free to comment as well. And obviously we're losing frames like crazy. Why this is happening? Who cares? Let's load the game. Where's the last load? When was the last time I played this? 20th of March, almost a month ago. Jesus. Cinders, I wonder if she's reaching out for a friend. Maybe the two of us could be friends. Who was that all about? Yeah, it was all about one of the sisters, I think. Oh, crap, I forgot about one thing. Just me, let me just adjust a thing or two. Before we continue, the logo will go down here, and my face will move here. Yep, that's more like it. And I have to be facing the camera a little bit. Yep, something like here. Why, you might ask? Because there's a branch that appears in the other corner. Alright. Enough of the editing of the scene. Back to the game, it seems. Oh, so one more thing. Yes, I'm playing a game, and that game is called Cinders. And you don't recognize the name of this game. What the fuck is that? Jesus, too much preparing stuff before we actually get into the game, it seems. Okay. Screw this. I hope that the levels between my voice and the game are fine. What? She was talking. Yeah, Cinders was talking about one of her sisters, but which one? Crap, I don't remember. No, need to see this. Willing to open up to me. She's even smiled to me a few times during the dinner. I'm surprised she was willing to up to. She's quite moody, and it seems we're not able to go higher. So should I be a good sister, and should I, or should I not? No, I don't think they will be friends, really, because those two sisters are more or less very bitchy to Cinders. But on the other hand, there is something good in the hero here, so I think so. Her circumstances are much better than mine, really. And at least I had a happy childhood. She's been mistreated all her life. I think that line is about the younger of the sisters, not Gloria but Sophia. Is it right? Cinders, I wonder if it would be the same as her if that was in her situation. But even though she's rough and cynical, she proved today that there's a smart and sensitive girl under all that. If that stopped pushing me away, I think I could grow to like her. Would you? I don't think so. Okay. So, there we go. Continuing the story, Cinders still the talk with Sophia is nothing compared to meeting Madame Gade in the cemetery. Yep, that also happened. Madame Gade was a side character who actually adds to the story. What a woman. She's fascinating, but I just can't figure her out, said Cinders. She might look imposing, but she doesn't scare me. She feels familiar and trustworthy. And her face actually says quite clearly that this person made a hell of an impact on her. Which might be good, I think. Alright. What else do we have here? It's clear she cares about my mother. Cared about my mother, sorry. Past tense. Otherwise she wouldn't be tending to her grave. I should visit her in the town as soon as I get the chance, at least to thank her for keeping my mother's grave clean. And then there's the most mysterious event of the day. That weird man coming by the house. Now, oh, that's good. The good thing is that the game is indeed reminding me what happened in the last recording session. Which is, by the way, cool. He was with Tobias last night, and now he's back to see Carmosa. Carmosa is the mother for Cinders, for those of you who don't know. Something must be going on here. I wonder if Tobias knows why he came. Whoever that man was, he sure gets around. If you haven't seen the previous, if you don't know this game, a little bit about this game, the guy is called, the hero that Cinders is referring to is called a mysterious stranger. He's a shady character, and that's his name. Actually, his name in the game, shady character. I only wish I knew what his information for Carmosa was. Must be something important. And it is something important because he knows, and he overheard the prince of talking about the ball. Yes, this game is Cinderella in a sense, if you don't know. Okay. Wait a second, something was wrong in the window behind my game. Okay. I'll have to dig deeper if I want to find out. So many questions in just one day. This game is quite intense when it comes to events happening. This might be my big chance to finally change my life, and that's all about this. This game is all about changing Cinders' life, as you can quite clearly see, and it's a visual novel, so it's a little bit of a different feel than usual games I play. I usually play RPGs. But I'm too tired to think about it right now. After everything I've done today, I'm relieved. I'm feeling so worn out. I can barely stand. I had hoped I'd have time to read a book before bed, but I need sleep. Maybe I'll have more energy tomorrow. And yeah, as most possibly she will go to sleep. Cinders yawn. I feel like I slept a while. That's strange. Looks like late morning, but no one came to wake me up. Again. Wonder why. Oh, well, it might have been... That's interesting. Remember, time to get up and see what the day has in store for me. Remember, she's basically tortured in a sense as a house keeper by her mother. So it's quite an interesting thing that she was able to sleep up till, like, I believe 10 AM, something like that. Probably more trouble. There we go. The backgrounds in this game are done phenomenally precise, and the artistic tone in this game is beautiful. Strange, no one's in the main hall. I wonder where everyone went. Normally Carmosa would be all over the place, handing out orders to everyone. If she went somewhere on business, she'll definitely wake me before leaving. Where are the girls, anyway? And here comes Gloria. Would you shut up and listen to me just this once? Sophia. Why would I? Why should I? You're not the lady of this house, so stop acting like it. I'm not taking orders from you. Oh no, not this again. And here I was hoping that everyone had just disappeared. That happened to a. I have another game installed called the Stanley Parable, and everyone disappearing is a very important part of that game's plot. I highly recommend the game, by the way. I'm surprised, though. The voices are coming from Carmos's study. I thought it was off limits. I better check it out. Here we go. And by the way, again, I forgot about one thing. Let me edit the scene slightly, because you guys are losing part of the screen there. Let me just adjust this. Wait. Yeah. Now you see the whole scene. Sorry for that. Okay. Back to the game. I hope. I'm not talking any orders from you. You shouldn't even be here in the first place. Then tell me why you think tell me who you think should be in charge of this house right now. I don't see anyone more qualified. Whoa, so this is what Carmos's private study looks like. A bit burned compared to when it was Father's room. Well, who cares? Did she have to get rid of everything that was even remotely pretty? Did she hate it that much, or did she just need money that badly? What are you doing here? Said Gloria. Cinders, I would ask the same of you. This place is off limits to everyone. Oh, Gloria's just on another of her delusional power trips, said Sophia. Why would she be here? Why else would she be here? Shut up, you little... Oh, come on, slapping hands. Hang on, what's going on here? Where's Carmos's anyway? Who knows? She left early this morning without saying much, and now Gloria's distraught. Gloria is distraught. Distraught. Okay, whatever. She left for business, and she said she'll be back in 2 days. It happens, and I'm not distraught. Give me a second. Distraught, I believe that's the correct way to pronounce this. Whatever. I'll have to check this in a moment. One more thing. There, I'm merely trying to maintain order while Mother's away. I don't recall Mother leaving you in charge. Oh, look at the fist there. Shouldn't it go without saying? Who else would be capable? All you're good for is foolish commentary. Of course, only Gloria is capable of anything, said Sophia. And the branch again suggests that we are... that was something... that line was a part of a side branch. Only Gloria is capable of doing anything. How did I not see that before? Both of you stop arguing right now, said Cinders. And how should I do this? I should side either with Gloria or with Sophia, or I can tell them that they are both hopeless. Interesting. Choices again. We have to decide. Let me think. I believe we did try to side with Sophia more or less. So one more thing. So should we do that? That's a big question. Should we side with Gloria this time? No, with Sophia. We will side with Sophia, because I'm trying to get a ending that might be a little bit different than the previous ones that I unlocked. Side with Sophia. Sophia has a point, Gloria. You're claiming leadership when no one ever asked you to. If Carmosa didn't appoint someone, didn't that mean she didn't find it necessary to leave anyone in charge? Maybe she thought we'd actually be able to handle ourselves for 2 days. This is a rare chance, is it? Yeah, might be. We're free of her rule for a little bit. We should enjoy it instead of arguing about it. I support that idea. You see, even Cinders figures it out. With Carmosa gone, we're getting a break. You don't have to ruin our fun with your sad imitation of her, said Sophia. Both of you are hopeless. Your rebellious behavior is exactly why someone needs to take charge. But I suppose I can't stop you. Go ahead and have your fun. You're so smart and responsible, she said. Cut it out, said Cinders. Aren't we ignoring the more important matter at hand? We're on Earth. Why on earth did Carmosa leave so early without saying anything? Doesn't that seem suspicious? Considering the fact that the last few years this house was basically run with a iron will, an iron hand. Yeah, that does sound suspicious. It's not that the mother ever tells us anything, even we don't know what she does. If she thought we needed to know, she'd tell us. She'll be back in 2 days and that's it. Gloria, 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 you're such a dumb-headed little witless girl, it seems. Okay. Where do we go from here? Do you think this has anything to do with that strange man who came by yesterday? All I know is that is none of our business. Now, if neither of you are going to help me, get out of here and leave me alone. Let's get out of here, Cinders. Our audience with Her Majesty is clearly over. Audience now, it is called. Here we are with Sophia. There you have it. No matter what you tell Gloria, she insists on being in charge. Well, what do you plan on doing with your day? Asked Sophia. I'm not sure. I might go into town. There are a few things I've been meaning to do. Good luck getting Gloria's permission for that. You'd be better off just sneaking out on your own. You mean you won't tell her if I go? Why would I do that? I want no part in Gloria's delusions of power, and I don't care what you do. Maybe sneaking out is a good idea, then I'll think about it. I'm hungry though. I need to eat first. About that, I already make breakfast. You can have some if you like. Oh, Sophia being gentle to our little Cinders. Wonder why is that? Okay, you made breakfast for me? I cooked for myself already, and making extra for you was no trouble. Thank you, that was very kind of you. Here we have a bond forming. I wouldn't read into it too much, I made it because it was easy. Of course. Well, thank you anyway. Cinders is a nice girl, don't you think? Of course she is. Okay, here we go. Breakfast was lovely. Everything is so much more relaxing and peaceful when Carmos is away. It sure would be nice if every day could be like this. I guess that's just a silly little dream, though. I wonder what I would do today. It would definitely be the perfect day to go into the town. I could talk with that woman, Madame Gade, or go to see Tobias. I'm especially curious to know about what was going on that night when I saw him. Tobias has some explaining to do, and this time he won't get away. I don't know if I'll be able to get to that point, not to mention that my frame rate is dropping and we're losing a lot of frames. Sorry for that. But what can you do? Let me just check one thing concerning the stream. Okay. Well, there's no sense in waiting around. I should get going. I wonder if I should tell Gloria that I'm leaving. She'll be angry if she found out later. Oh, big question. Actually, yes, it is a big question because, you know, Gloria insists to be taken seriously. Not telling her, so sneaking out would, on one hand, be something like, will only kind of, you know, ground the idea that she's not worth anything. So I think we will tell Gloria and try to be fair with her as well. Okay, so we tell Gloria. Just one more thing happening here. Nope, nothing happening. In the other window, sorry. So tell Gloria. As much as I hate to admit it, it's probably better to tell her now instead of later. She's taking this whole responsibility thing pretty seriously. She might let me go if I show her some respect. It certainly beats having to deal with her anger later on. Yep, here we go. And Gloria is still in the study. Gloria, what do you want? Is there something else you can bother? I just want to go into the town. I thought I'd let you know. Oh well, now how considerate of you. But why should I let you go? I can rebel, offer to help her, or appeal to her pride. Interesting. How to do that? Rebelling won't actually work. I would try something like a, flattery or something like this. Offer to help, maybe. Yeah, why not? Do you need anything from town? I could pick it up for you while I'm there. It'd save the time you might have spent going there yourself. Well, we'll both win. That's not about a proposal at all. I do have a list of things we need from the general store. You know, the man who runs it, don't you? You mean Tobias? Yes, I believe that's his name. I trust that you'll be able to fetch all these things before nightfall. Not a problem. Give me the list and I'll take care of it. Thanks. Here we go! To the town! Let's go straight to the town. I don't think that there's anything interesting in the forest that we might need. Market day is clearly over. Streets are much emptier now. That's just fine with me. I'll still get plenty of things I can do. There's still plenty of things I can do, like visit Tobias. Maybe I could also stop by the inn and see if the captain of the guard is there again. But first I need to see if I can find Madame Gate's shop. She seems to know a lot about Mother and I. I'm curious to learn more. Okay, there we go. I don't have a clue where her shop is though. I'll ask around town. Now that was quick. Well, here I am, said Cinders. It's the first time I'm here, but this place wasn't hard to find. It really stands out. I don't see Madame Gate anywhere. Is she out? Just look at everything here. Skulls, candles. Can't even know what that is. I wonder if I should have come. Don't touch anything, comes screaming. Ah, you surprised me. Oh, child, it's you. And a new musical motive appears. I mistook you for one of those mindless townsfolk. It's impossible to even leave for lunch without one of them coming in and breaking something. Then why do you do it? I have to eat something, right? Well, yeah, that's most possibly she has to eat. Everyone needs to eat. I mean, why do you leave your store open? Doesn't it attract thieves? Those people might be clumsy, but they won't take any risks if they don't have to. Especially when it involves stealing from a witch. But earlier you said you're not a witch. Did I? Well, what I am hardly matters. What matters is what people believe of me is most helpful. Yeah, I think I understand what you mean. Of course you understand. You're a bright girl, just like your mother. That's what I want to talk to you about. You act like you knew Mother, but I don't remember you. I did know your mother, but not as well as I'd like. I know you too. How did you two meet? A few months before you were born, your mother had some health problems. She came to me for help. I wouldn't say we were close friends, but I learned many of her secrets. I see. Can you tell me what Mother was like? I only know her from what Father told me. Well, sounds fine. I have nothing but respect for her. She was a strong and clever woman who wouldn't settle for the boring life that was expected of her. She was ambitious, motivated, and she always knew how to get what she wanted. That's nice. How strange, father always spoke of her as she was an angel. Humble, caring, and a hopeless romantic. I try to play Cinders differently, I believe. How is that strange? Those aren't conflicting descriptions. Can't a woman be smart and independent and still want to be a good mother and wife? She was also practical and brilliant at business. Better than your father, to be honest. Whoa, I never knew. With everything father said, she seemed more mythical than anything else. Truly. You know, you're rather similar to your mother. The two of you have the same spark. A very nice use of the word. I am not a good wife material. I am not that independent. Oh, I can ask her, how do you know? Well, I don't think Cinders is that independent, considering how we played with Sophia. You know, having someone, someone trustworthy around you is usually a good idea. She doesn't look trustworthy, by the way. Or I am not good wife material. Phew. I'm not that independent. Let's go with this. There may be some similarities, but I am not that independent. Of course, it's good to chase after what I love and believe in, but you can't always do what you want. People have duties, responsibilities. It's important to care for others. Duty and caring for others are all illusions, said Madame Gade. How so? Yeah, explain. The only reason people care for others is it makes them happy. Your mother wasn't a good wife because of her duty. She did it because it made her happy. Well, then there's a difference between us after all. I'm not happy thinking about only myself. Not like it matters anyway. My duties may consist only of doing chores for my stepmother. Ah, Lady Carmosa. Your father always was attracted to extraordinary women. Extraordinary women, you say? Yes, one thing's for certain, she is quite extraordinary. Not in a good sense. He may have had a good heart, but he was a little disconnected from reality. Without your mother's guidance, he likely would have lost his title and fortune in no time. Hermosa also has the bright brains and ambition necessary to manage his estate. She's an excellent choice for his second wife, and an incredible person. Well, I can beg to differ or say that yes, she might be right. Okay, Cinders, as much as she doesn't like Hermosa, there is a certain, and I believe there's always a certain, kind of an appeal there. And it's you can admire someone even if you hate him. That creates a equal opponent. So yeah, let's agree with Madame Gade, because I usually when it comes to this dialogue, I was playing the game much more trying to play Cinders a little bit more evil, I think. So here we go. Yeah, you might be right. I suppose if you look at it that way, Carmosa is pretty capable. From what I've heard, she hasn't had it easy. I know she had to work hard to get and stay where she is. I mean, the house is still standing after all, so clearly she knows what she's doing. But that doesn't make me like her anymore. That's the price she had to pay. She couldn't get to this position by worrying about who likes her. Sorry, my voice is getting tired. For over 40 minutes, around 40 minutes I'm talking now, so it gets a little to my throat. But even knowing that, she put her family first and gave up personal happiness for the sake of the house. That's something worth respecting. Certainly I respect her. I understand what you're saying, but it's still hard for me to like her. As long as you respect her sacrifice, you're a wise child. No matter which path you choose to pursue in life, you will have to sacrifice something after all. By the way, how are Kermos's daughters? Are you getting along? They are the worst, I can say. No, they're not that bad, considering Sophia prepared for Cinders a breakfast, and they found it's a kind of a similar a communication level somewhere there, and Gloria allowed Cinders to go to this place. They are not bad. Well, I assume you can imagine how Kermos's daughters would be. They keep me at arm's length. They're troubled, confused, hurt, and they often hide behind cruelty or cynicism. But underneath, they're just normal girls. I think as they mature, our relationship will get better. I only hope that with time they'll be able to free themselves from Kermos's toxic influence. Very optimistic view, but for now it's still very difficult to live with them. It seems and Madame Gate says it seems that things are difficult for you. You're not very happy with your life these days, aren't you? You could say that. And what are you doing? What do you mean? If you don't like your life, then you have to be the one to change it. Otherwise, anything you say is just whining. I definitely want my life to change. Then what's your plan? I can say I have my ways, I have to learn more, or I wait for my chance. By the way, I would like to save the game somewhere here, which might be helpful. Okay. I have my ways. I don't think I used this line. Well, I don't have a plan just yet. Why not? Don't tell me you're just waiting for your fate to turn on its own. Hardly. I want to break free of my own power. And I'm willing to do a lot to achieve it. You said that my mother knew how to get what she wanted. I have my own ways too. I'm not a little girl anymore, and Carmosa made a mistake by underestimating me. I might not have a plan yet, but it will just be a matter of time before an opportunity arises. I will be ready for it. That's the spirit, just don't wait for the opportunity forever. Sometimes opportunities need a little push. Nice. That really sounded nice. Anyway, it doesn't seem you have a very clear idea of what you want yet. I promise your mother that I help you, and I will. But you yourself need to know what you want. First, come see me once you're ready to move forward, and we'll talk about your options. Did you really promise my mother you'd help me? Of course I did, girl. I have no reason to lie about that. We must get going now, though. Wait, I still have so many questions. I have a lot of work to do. I'm afraid I can't afford any disturbances. I don't know which choice makes the branch appear here, as you might have seen in the upper corner. That was the branch. But it seems some things are working behind the scenes. I'm sure we'll have another chance to talk. I'll do my best to answer your questions then. You remind me so much of your mother, and I'm sure that you'll be just fine. And we're almost 15 minutes into the stream. Thank you, goodbye. Take care, girl. That was nice. And unfortunately, I fear I'll have to end the stream somewhere around here. I must admit I don't know what to think about Modern Gate after all this talk. So let me just save here. And go to the menu screen. 15 minutes, my throat is a little bit dry. I haven't brought any juice here, which actually is something I wanted to change. Okay, what are the upcoming things? I will try to stream a little bit more in the coming days. I think there's a weekend coming, which here in Poland we have a long weekend, so I think I'll have maybe on Friday I will stream again. So check out that, and I might try to stream a different game, something more flashy, I believe. When it comes to Cinders, this game is a sort of a long-running stream project of mine. As you can see, the game is quite, I won't say difficult. It's a little takes its time. Let's call it that way. There was a few people watching, and all of you who watch on YouTube, thank you for your time and your attention. Hope to see you next time when we will on Friday, I believe. Yes, and I will try to make a video, I believe, about because there's some new subscribers on the YouTube channel. They might want to ask me questions or something like that. And yeah, that's more or less it. So thank you for your time, as always. Here, my name is Gabriel, and feel free to check out the materials, check out other streams, maybe streaming archives. I would appreciate that, and if you find this part interesting, feel free to subscribe, like the video, and maybe share it on your channel if you're a Let's Player, gamer, commentator, gamer player in general, or a active member of YouTube community. Thank you for your time, and see you next time.